say they anonymize it. But given the position that these technology companies are in today, more powerful than ever before, should this industry be regulated more?
Well, as a libertarian, I always dislike regulation, and the worry is always that the regulators will do whatever they will do in an even more ham-handed way than and will make mistakes even greater than the companies.
That was a clip from Maria's exclusive interview with PayPal founder Peter Thiel. That was yesterday. Joining us now is JPMorgan Private Bank Global Investment Specialist Steven Rees. Steven, your thoughts on the tech sector and regulation. I will start with a statistic from Lindsay Bell that she tweeted yesterday, because I actually emailed it to myself. On days that the markets moved higher by 1% or more, tech advanced by more than half a percentage point greater than the index. So tech continues to outperform.
It does continue to outperform. It's up over 10% year to date after a blockbuster year in 2017. I think for me, it's all about the earnings. And the valuation still overall in technology looks pretty good. I mean, this year we said follow the earnings growth. Valuations aren't as cheap as they've been in the past, and I think tech has more than delivered on the earnings growth. So it's been one of our top sector picks, and we still see upside from here.
So you still see would you still overweight it in a portfolio?
We are overweight technology. In fact, we recently increased that overweight a few weeks ago. So we do have a lot of conviction. I think the difference this year is that we're more focused on different parts of tech. So looking at some of the faster growing subsectors within technology versus just some of the larger FANG stocks that have done so well in the recent past.
Which ones, the subsectors, by the way? Artificial
Intelligence, cloud computing, e-commerce, just looking for more of the faster growing niche parts of the technology versus just some of the other larger stocks out there.
The only problem is the big kahunas in cloud, for example, are Amazon and Microsoft.
Well, and I think you still want to own the large caps. In fact, we've taken a bit more of a value focus in technology, looking for some of the more enterprise exposed companies that trade at a discount to the market.
And I think that within technology, people don't really realize this because the FANG stocks really get all the glory and the press. But it's been broad-based, the upside. On days that the tech in the market has been up, about 80% of the tech sector has actually been up. I just have a question. We've got market cap of tech at 25.5%. Now, that's not as high as 35% in the tech bubble. But it's higher than the 20% holding that financials had heading into the Great Recession. Does that worry you?
It doesn't. I mean, we focus on the underlying earnings growth trends for the broader sector, and there we still see earnings growth doing better than the broader market, and the valuation more or less trades in line with the market. So you're getting better earnings growth, you're paying a market multiple, and so less than the overall sort of market cap of the sector. It's more like, what is the sector growing, and what are you paying for the growth? And right now, it still looks quite good.
So, Steven, Maria asked Peter about regulation in the tech sector, and, do we need more of this? And we're hearing that conversation a lot lately. But, a lot of people would argue regulators aren't going to solve the problems here. It's going to be competition that solves the problem. I think that's Peter's point. Are you a guy who sees the need for more regulation, or do you think competition's going to solve some of the problems that we're seeing here?
I don't think we need more regulation, but I don't think that, I think it could happen this year. I think that's the biggest risk that we outlined at the start of the year for at least some of the bigger FANG stocks is, do we have more government intervention stepping in and at least putting pressure on these companies to change the way they do business? So I think it's out there. I don't personally think we need it. I think competition at the end of the day takes care of that, but it is something, it's one of the reasons why we stepped a bit away from the large cap FANGs into more of the diversified tech this year.
Competition or personal embarrassment when something gets exposed about a company putting your personal data at risk, really not given a flying flip about protecting people's data. I think that also certainly is weighing on Mark Zuckerberg's mind.
For sure.
Steven, it was great to see you. Safe
Good to
travels.
See you.
I know that you're a globetrotter among globetrotters.
I live in Switzerland now, but I'm back often, so always good to see you.
Always a pleasure. Steven Rees.
Thank you.